Probably the biggest change that EA Sports made to Madden 23 Ultimate Team is this new Field Pass system. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys an in-depth explanation as to how the Field Pass works, as well as how you can rack up some pretty sweet rewards. So yeah, Salsa family, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day out there, and let's start it off by navigating to our Field Pass, which is going to be available on the home screen of Madden Ultimate Team. So when you load into the Field Pass in Madden 23 Ultimate Team, you're going to be prompted with 3 different tabs and plenty more coming on the way soon. So the first tab you guys are going to see is going to be the Season 1 tab for the Field Pass, and the way that I kind of think about this aspect of Field Pass is it's kind of like your home base. There's a bunch of other missions in game that are all going to kind of funnel back to this Season 1 section. Now when you initially navigate into the Season 1 Field Pass, you're going to start to see these rewards, and I'll scroll through them really quickly right here. You're basically going to be getting a combination of free packs, free players, and free coins. So at level 10, for example, you're getting an Elite pack. At level 11, you get a Miles Sanders. As we scroll through here a little bit quicker, you can get an 85 Zach Cunningham, and once you start to really get going, you'll get an 87 CD Lamb to go along with a couple other higher overall players, 89 Stephon Gilmore, and then finally, I guess like the master player you're going to be earning is going to be a 91 overall Dave Casper tight end card, who looks pretty cracked, man. He looks really sick. So similarly to battle passes and other video games you guys might play, you're going to earn these rewards by racking up XP in game. As you guys can see at the top, when we take a look at level 9, for example, that's going to mean you're up to 90,000 XP. Then to get to level 10, you got to go from 90,000 to 102,000, and so on and so forth. And as you get further along to higher overall levels, the amount of XP you're going to have to earn is going to go up. So as you guys can see right here, to go from level 21 to 22, for example, you got to rack up 18,000 XP. But as we go a little bit further, maybe take a look at level 35 to 36, you got to rack up what looks to be about 30,000 XP. So now you're watching this and you're probably wondering, how can I get XP to kind of start to get progress on these levels? Well, as you guys can see, when you click R1, you're going to be able to see 3 tabs which are going to showcase ways you can get XP for this specific Field Pass. So the first one is going to be a number of daily objectives that are going to include purchasing a pack, completing a set, recording 200 offensive yards. These are really simple. These you guys should be doing every single day. Then as we click R1 again, there's a number of stats you guys are going to be able to earn, which is going to give you a nice amount of XP. So for example, right here, if you get up to 50 total touchdowns in any game mode, that's going to be 1500 XP you're earning. But what I think is even cooler than that is going to be the daily tracker. Now this daily tracker seems like the most overpowered way to gain XP in the game. As you guys can see, if you complete all daily objectives for 2 days, you're going to be getting 15,000 XP. Do it for 5 days and you get 20,000. Do it for 10 days and you get 25,000. So that right there seems like it might just be the best way to get XP in the game, because this daily tracker right here is not going to be hard to do. I don't know why it's not saying that I've done it 2 times, because I did it on day 1 and I did it again today, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. But regardless, that feels like a really great way to get XP, and it's something I recommend all you guys do. Now if we click R1 one more time, you guys are going to notice there was a program tab. And if you guys remember at the start of the video when I said there's a bunch of funnels and missions that are kind of going to come back to the season section of the Field Pass, this is what I was talking about. So I'll explain this more in depth as we take a look at the other Field Passes in the game. It's all going to start to make sense once we get to the end of the video. Okay, so that was the Season Field Pass, and like I said, that's kind of the hub. That's kind of the main one we're going to be doing. But as you guys can see, there's also a couple other Field Passes in game which are going to be giving you more rewards. So the competitive Field Pass, if you guys couldn't guess it, is going to be like for online stuff. So head-to-head, MUT Champions, Draft Champions, all those online game modes, those are going to kind of be associated with the competitive Field Pass. And then at the bottom, we also have the Headliner Field Pass. Now this Field Pass is associated with the Headliner promo, and if you guys remember at the start of the video, I said we're going to be getting more Field Passes, and when a new promo comes into the game, I would expect we're probably going to be getting a Field Pass for that specific promo. So we have the offline one right here in Season 1, which is kind of the hub. We got our competitive Field Pass, and then we have the promo Field Passes. But let's take a deeper dive into our competitive and our Headliner Field Passes to showcase how those passes are kind of going to funnel back to Season 1. Okay, so as you can see, right now I am on the competitive Field Pass, and we'll take a look at the rewards. Now level 2 is going to be 5,000 coins, level 3 is a MUT Champions token, but at level 5, as you guys can see, this is where it kind of starts to funnel back, because at level 5, you guys are going to be getting 25,000 season XP. So when you get to level 5 of this Field Pass, you're going to be getting XP that helps you with the Season 1 to eventually get those free players I showed you before. And then continuing on further, you guys will see you're also going to be getting some packs as you go through here. You're going to be getting a strategy card. You're going to be getting a rookie premier pack right here. This is going to be pretty fire. At level 12, it's another 25,000 season XP. So you're getting a bunch of XP as you go through here. 50,000 at level 17, which is awesome. That kind of means that if you play this Field Pass right here, you can start to get progress on the Season 1. And that's why I was saying that a lot of roads are going to lead back to the Season 1. Oh yeah, and you're also going to be be getting an 88 Trevor Lawrence at level 22, and as we go to the end, that's a touchdown pack. To get Madden 23 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Alright, now let's take a look at how we can earn these rewards in this field pass. Now, as you guys will see, instead of using an XP currency, they use a CP currency for competitive points, and the way you earn CP points is by navigating to the right and seeing these missions. So as you guys can see, there are just a ton of missions you guys are going to be able to do, starting it off with a bunch of online stats missions you guys can do in the first week of Ultimate Team. There's some solo battle stuff, there's much champion stuff, there is a ton of ways to get CP points, head-to-head seasons and sets, there's a lot of it. And the point of this video isn't necessarily to go over the fastest way to get progress on this stuff. I'm most certainly going to be making a very in-depth video going over the fastest way to progress through all these field passes, so if you want to see that, hit that sub button down below. I'm like 50 subscribers away from 140k, so I'd really appreciate it, and you'll stay up to date with some great content. But yeah, that's kind of how the competitive field pass works. There's a bunch of online missions that are going to get you progress on these levels, and some of the levels actually help you with your season field pass. Then finally, let's take a look at the promo specific field passes, and all we have right now is going to be the headliner field pass. And immediately loading onto the headliner field pass, we are going to notice a bit more of what we saw in the competitive one. At level 2, you're getting 10,000 season XP. At level 3, you get a 74. At level 4, you get 20,000 season XP. Then at level 6, you get a Derek Brown card, some more XP as we go through here, and then continuing on, at level 12, you get an 86 overall headliner hero fantasy pack for free. That looks awesome. And then continuing through, you get another 86 overall headliner hero fantasy pack coupled with a ton of XP as you're going through this. So these rewards look pretty sick, and I feel like it's really awesome the way they kind of did this. Once you guys watch this video and have an understanding for the way all this stuff works, it's going to make sense, and you're kind of going to notice that this was pretty smart the way EA Sports did all this. I really like it once you kind of understand it. Now let's take a look at how we can actually make progress on these rewards. Now the way you're going to be getting progress on this stuff is going to be through the headliner XP, a different type of XP, not the same as the season 1 XP, and the way you earn it is by navigating to the right and either completing some stats, some challenges, some head-to-head seasons, some sets. There is a bunch of stuff you guys can do to get headliner XP, and like I said, I'm going to be going way more in depth into all this stuff and kind of going through and seeing what you guys want to do, but there's definitely a lot of little hidden tidbits that I'm kind of seeing in here that could be a really effective way to get XP, so I'm excited to make that video in the future. And then as you guys can see, there is also some stuff for the headliner house rules. When you guys rack up some stats such as an interception, getting 50 house rules game completed, getting 3 picks, you're going to be getting some more XP. So yeah, that's my explanation for how the field pass system works in this game. If you were confused before this video and now you kind of have a greater understanding, I'd appreciate it if you could scroll down and drop a like. It takes 1 second, it's free, it helps out the channel a ton, and until next time, I'll see you guys in my next upload. If you want to make some coins in Madden 23, click right here, I got the video for you, and I'm out. Peace.